All right, I am back. So, while I was off screen, I finally decided on a domain name and I connected my domain. I also messed around with the adding a contact. So I did that because I was checking out the page that I was building that we were working on the other day. Let me go show you that. So we're in the music niche. So I did create this squeeze page. Let me show you what that looks like. I need to finish it, but I did check. So you fill out your name here, email here. You have to say, yes, I agree to receive emails. And then once you send the info, it takes you to, it tells you have to enter something, but I'm not going to do that. So it takes you to, let me show you the other page, it takes you to this page. So I think it looks pretty good. I have not added the links to this yet, which I need to do that. Lisa, maybe I did add the links. Hang on, let's check. Did I? I did. Okay, never mind. I did add the links. All right, so I've got those in there. So I've got the squeeze page, which collects the email addresses, the offer list, which is where they go after they enter their email address, the URL path. I'm not sure why this is not accurate. Okay, so I need to figure this part out. I don't want to change the template. I don't want to change. So I want to do all this so you can see how someone who's never done this before on any platform. I mean, I have a website, a regular website for my poetry and stuff like that and other writings, but I've never used this platform. So I want you to see how it is to use this platform when you don't know anything about it. I know what some things are, but I'm not understanding everything. So I know that this is, okay, no, we don't want to do that. File settings, view file. Okay, so let's go over and I'll show you to get to put in a website. You have to go over here to your profile picture and go down to settings, and then you go to domains right here. And as you can see, I did put this in. This is Trouble with Music. Now, to put it in, you have to go to different things. You have to have a domain name first of all, and you have to go to your domain, and your domain has to allow, under the DNS settings, it has to allow the entry of CNAME. You have to add those. So you have to be able to do that for this. It's not like just entering a DNS record. Or you also have to be able to do URL redirection. So if you want to make sure that you use a domain registrant that will allow you to do that. I know in the instructions it gives you instructions for GoDaddy and some other ones. I personally use Inspired Journey Hosting. That's where I have my main website for my personal stuff. So I need to figure out why this is not. It says it's ready to use. Let's see, show instructions. Okay, I did that already. So you have to enter these two CNAMEs. So you have to follow, and there's great instructions. Let me show you these instructions. Shows you how to do a root domain, and it shows you also, you follow these instructions carefully because I got lost. It shows you this is really important stuff right here. And then it also shows you, I believe, the redirection. And somewhere, and it shows you if you're using your own domain. Where did it show? Let me go back up. We talked about if you're using Namecheap or Cloudflare. Somewhere it talked about if you were using Oh, now I can't find it. I don't know where it went to. Anyway, somewhere it talked about GoDaddy and things like that. To be able to put the DNS record. Oh, there it is. It gives specific instructions there. So let's close that. We don't need that. Close that. Now I got to figure out mark domain as default. That's what I want. So, okay, now let's see what happens. I'm going to go in here, open up a new tab, and I'm going to type in troublewithmusic.com. And let's see what happens. And that's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's find out what's going on. Let me try. Well, it's good to know that it has the security there, but I'm trying. So this is an error page. So we need to find out why it's not going. Maybe I'm trying too soon. Let's see. Customize the login page. No, we don't want to do that. Captcha settings. I did put a little logo in there, so eventually, hopefully that works. All right, let's give it a few minutes and we'll go look at the funnel. Okay. So we'll have to figure this out. It doesn't let me. I'm not sure what that does. I think that just copied it. Yeah, I'm not sure. So we're going to have to figure this out. All right, so we know that we go from here. It's the URL path. It says consists of two paths, two parts, I should say. The base. Of course, I know what a URL path is, and probably if you've been here, you know what one is too. So this is what it would normally be, but that's not what we're wanting. I need to find out why it's not taking me to the correct page. I don't want to change this path because it should take me to the correct page regardless. So we know that if we go here, what is this one? Maybe I need to save the funnel step. Okay. And let's save this funnel step. Okay. Maybe that's something we need to do because I hadn't done that, I don't think. I just worked on them. Now let's see. Funnel settings, view funnel. Okay. And that's just taking it to that. All right, let's try again. I love opening this incognito window. So let's do that and let's type it in again. Well, this time we'll type in www and see what it does. It's still not working. So we need to find out why it's not working. All right. So I'm not sure why that's not working, and we're going to need to check that out. View funnel, okay. So let's go over to, I'm going to need to write some emails, which I will do that off screen, but I will show you when you want to do emails, you go to campaigns. You can also do newsletters, those you send out one at a time, but campaigns is what I really want to do because once they sign up on the squeeze page, once they put in their email address, then that would put them in my email list, which would be under contacts, which as you can see, I was playing around and I entered to make sure it worked. So once they're in the contacts, then I can send them emails automatically. And we will set that up later. But first we have to get this domain working properly. So I am going to research and find out what's wrong, and we will try this later.